Let us cut right through the hype. If you open up any tech news site today, you will see a barrage of humanoid robots. You see them doing backflips, folding laundry, and walking around factory floors. But if you are a pragmatic factory owner or an executive looking at your bottom line, you are probably asking one very expensive question. Do I actually need a bipedal, human-shaped robot, or is this just an over-engineered gimmick? Today we are going to dive deep into the ultimate form versus function debate in industrial automation. We will break down exactly when a $20,000 humanoid is a brilliant investment and when a $5,000 wheeled robot will beat it every single time. To understand this debate, we have to look at the current reality of factory automation. Traditional industrial robots like single-task robotic arms and wheeled conveyor systems still make up the vast majority of factory floor automation. They are incredibly fast, highly precise, and completely blind to anything outside of their specific programming. The humanoid robot promises to change that by being a generalist. But here is the hard truth that search trends and market data are revealing right now. Humanoids only provide a massive return on investment in environments that were designed strictly for humans. If a task does not explicitly require a human shape, traditional automation is still winning. Let us start with the case for function. Why wheels still win? For the vast majority of current logistics and manufacturing needs, the humanoid form is actually highly over-engineered. If your goal is simply to move material from point A to point B, wheels will always beat legs. It comes down to basic physics. Walking on two legs is essentially a controlled forward fall. It requires constant micro-adjustments and massive computational power just to maintain balance against gravity. An AMR, or autonomous mobile robot, with a low center of gravity rolling on wheels, uses a fraction of the energy. This results in significantly longer battery life and far less downtime for charging. Then there is mechanical reliability. A wheeled robot might use 2 to 4 standard motors for movement. A humanoid requires complex custom actuators for every single joint. We are talking about 20 or more degrees of freedom just in the legs and torso. More moving parts mean a higher point of mechanical failure and much more expensive maintenance. And finally, we have to look at payload versus price. An automated guided vehicle can easily be designed to slide under a pallet and lift 2,000 pounds, all for around $5,000 to $10,000. A bipedal humanoid is currently capped at an ergonomic lifting limit of around 40 to 50 pounds, yet costs upwards of $20,000 or more. So if wheels are so efficient, why are the biggest tech and auto companies in the world pouring billions of dollars into bipedal designs? Why go through all the trouble of balancing on two legs? The answer is simple: the environment. This brings us to the case for form and the massive financial benefit of what the industry calls the zero retrofit advantage. The world, and specifically legacy factory floors, was built for humans. We have stairs, we have narrow catwalks, we have uneven flooring, tight corners, and cluttered aisles. Wheeled robots are easily defeated by a single rogue cable cover or a single concrete step. Humanoids are explicitly designed to conquer older existing facilities. These are known as brownfield sites. With a humanoid, a factory owner does not have to spend millions of dollars redesigning their floor plan, pouring new concrete, or widening aisles just to accommodate a robot. You simply drop the robot into the exact same physical space a human used to occupy. Furthermore, humanoids possess universal tool compatibility. Traditional robots require specialized, expensive digital end effectors. A humanoid does not. They are being built with hands designed to grip standard analog human tools. They can pick up a power drill, a laser scanner, or a wrench. They interact with the physical world exactly the way we do, meaning you do not have to buy thousands of dollars in new digital tools just so your robot can do its job. Finally, humanoids offer something no other machine can: multi-purpose generalization. A traditional robotic arm bolted to the floor is amazing at welding one specific joint 1,000 times a day. An autonomous cart is amazing at moving a plastic tote. But a humanoid is designed to be a generalist. It can walk across the factory floor, pick up a dropped part, walk up a flight of stairs, inspect a pressure gauge, and then hand a tool to a human worker. It is the only robotic system that can theoretically cover sick days across multiple different departments in the same building. So how do you actually make the purchasing decision? Right now, it comes down entirely to the predictability of your workspace. We can break this down into 3 categories. First, we have highly structured environments. Think of modern mega warehouses with flat concrete, clear wide aisles, and single task repetition. In this environment, wheeled AGV units are the undisputed winners. They offer maximum efficiency, speed, and load capacity. Do not buy a humanoid for this. Second, we have semi-structured environments. These are facilities with flat floors, but the tasks require reaching, sorting, and interacting at varied heights. The best choice here is often a mobile manipulator. This is simply a wheeled base with a robotic arm attached to the top. You get the energy efficiency of wheels with the upper body dexterity of an arm. Third, we have unstructured legacy environments. These facilities feature stairs, tight spaces, heavy use of human tools, and highly variable daily tasks. This is where the bipedal humanoid shines. It provides maximum physical adaptability and prevents you from having to gut and rebuild your entire factory. The bottom line is this: the humanoid shape is not about science fiction. It is a direct engineering shortcut to bypass the massive cost of retrofitting our physical world. If a task is perfectly repetitive and the floor is flat, bespoke wheeled machines will always be faster and cheaper. But if a task requires adapting to a chaotic, human-centric environment, the bipedal form becomes an undeniable financial asset. Thank you for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We will be continuing our deep dive into the realities of industrial AI and automation next week. Let me know in the comments if your business is leaning toward wheels or legs, and I will see you in the next video.